Graham Platner, the Democratic nominee for Senate in Maine, is facing mounting pressure to end his campaign after a woman accused him of rape. Just a month after winning the Democratic nomination with a fiery populist message, Platner has watched much of his party turn against him in rapid succession. Liberal activists who once championed his bid online, key early endorsers, and the highest-ranking figures in the Democratic Party have all called for him to step aside. By Tuesday morning, officials from the Democratic Senate campaign arm and an aligned super PAC, two of the party's most powerful institutions, urged him to withdraw. Top Democratic leaders in Maine echoed that call. Perhaps most notably, Senator Elizabeth Warren, who had campaigned alongside Platner and backed his run, withdrew her support, saying the best path forward was for him to step aside and address the allegations outside the Senate race. Her reversal signaled that even the party's left wing was pulling away. In a private call with campaign staff Monday evening, Platner did not formally announce his withdrawal, but he implied a decision was coming. According to people familiar with the call, he said he believed he still had leverage to influence who would replace him on the ticket, and that he wanted to make sure the movement his campaign had built would continue. The stakes for Democrats are significant. Maine represents one of the party's best opportunities to flip a Republican-held Senate seat this fall. The incumbent, Senator Susan Collins, is seeking re-election in a state that Kamala Harris carried by 7 points in 2024, but Collins is also a veteran campaigner who has fended off Democratic challenges for 3 decades. With Republicans holding 53 Senate seats, Democrats need to defend every seat they currently hold and flip 4 more to retake the majority. Now the state party faces a tight timeline. Platner has until July 13 to withdraw from the race. If he does, Maine law gives the state Democratic Party until July 27 to name a replacement nominee. Notably, it's the leaders of the Maine Democratic Party, not national party officials, who are taking charge of that selection process. It remains unclear how much sway Platner will actually have over his successor, especially given the string of controversies that have dogged his campaign over the past year. As the deadline approaches, Democratic activists, officials, and potential replacement candidates are already beginning to position themselves for what comes next. That's the latest on the unfolding situation in Maine. We'll keep following it as the story develops. Thanks for listening.